November 2018, a monster wildfire, later known as the Camp Fire, is roaring towards the small town of Paradise, California. The sky turns a terrifying, apocalyptic orange. Ash falls like snow. The air thickens with smoke, making it hard to breathe, hard to see. Panic is setting in. Roads are already jamming up with people trying to flee, and the communication lines, cell towers, internet, they're all starting to fail under the strain. It's a recipe for disaster. Inside the chaos, a 911 dispatcher named Tiffany Easley is at her post. The calls are flooding in, a frantic cascade of fear and confusion. But as she's working, Tiffany notices a terrifying gap. Calls are coming from people in the direct path of the fire, but she realizes the official evacuation alerts haven't reached everyone. There are people out there, vulnerable people, who have no idea that a wall of flames is just minutes away from their doorstep. They think they have more time. They don't. In a moment like this, every second is a choice between life and death. The standard procedure is to wait for the official order, to follow the chain of command. But there's no time for that. Tiffany knows that waiting could be a death sentence for countless people, so she makes a decision. She decides to act. She grabs the phone lists. She starts making calls herself, one by one. She calls the hospitals. She calls the nursing homes and assisted living facilities, places filled with people who can't just jump in a car and drive away. Her voice, steady and calm amidst the rising tide of panic, cuts through the confusion. She isn't just an anonymous dispatcher anymore. She's a lifeline. She tells them, "You need to get out now. The fire is coming." But she doesn't stop there. She becomes a one-woman information hub. She coordinates with emergency crews, telling them where the most vulnerable people are. She relays critical updates, helping to guide school buses and ambulances through the gridlocked, smoke-choked streets. Imagine being on the other end of that line, terrified, surrounded by smoke and hearing a voice that not only understands the danger but is actively helping you escape it. Her calm demeanor didn't just provide information, it provided hope. It told people that they weren't alone. Because of Tiffany's quick thinking and refusal to hesitate, something incredible happened. Thousands of residents, including many elderly and sick patients, were evacuated just in the nick of time. They got out moments before the firestorm consumed the town. It was a massive, desperate, and ultimately successful race against the flames, and it was powered by the initiative of one person who saw a problem and refused to wait for someone else to solve it. After the fire, which became the deadliest and most destructive in California's history, the town of Paradise was in ruins. The stories of loss were heartbreaking, but there were also stories of survival, stories of heroes. When asked about her actions, Tiffany Easley was humble. She insisted she was just doing her job. That's what dispatchers do. But the families she helped save, the people who escaped because of her calls, they know the truth. They know that what she did went far beyond the job description. It's a powerful reminder that heroism isn't always about grand gestures or wearing a uniform. It's not always about running into a burning building. Sometimes, the most heroic thing you can do is recognize a moment where you can make a difference and have the courage to take action. Sometimes, a hero doesn't carry a weapon. They just pick up a phone. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing for more stories of incredible everyday people. Stay safe out there.